mana tidak apa segala macam. Gua nggak ngerti nih gua mau ngomongin apa sih. Kita akan bicara yang pinter-pinter hari ini. Kita akan mendengar dari dua orang yang semasa hidupnya berani berkata iya. Jadi kalau di antara kalian semua di sini yang sering ngomong tidak, mudah-mudahan selesai acara hari ini kalian bisa berkata iya. Apalagi buat orang-orang yang mungkin rasa temenan, tapi lama-lama cinta dan gak berani-berani nembak. Hari ini pembicaranya ada dua orang. Yang satu kita akan bicara dalam bahasa Inggris. Satu lagi orang Indonesia. Tampak muka-muka kecewa dari situ. Biar kelihatan keren, kalian pura-pura ngerti aja ya. Di atas ada subtitle sih tadi gue bilang. Tadi dikasih tahu. Coba kita tes, kelihatan nggak sih? Coba kita tes subtitlenya ya. Hello, how are you? Ada nggak? Nggak ada. Nggak ada ya? Ya pakai Google Translate aja ya. Satu lagi adalah orang Indonesia, tapi dua-duanya ini akan menginspirasi kita semua untuk mulai berkata iya dalam kehidupan sehari-hari. Langsung aja, gua panggilkan yang pertama. Dia adalah co-founder dari channel YouTube Yes Theory. Kita panggilkan Amar Kandil. Please welcome. Please. Amar, please sit down. Yes. How are you, Amar?
Amazing. Very happy to be here.
Yeah. Terlihat orang-orang yang pura-pura ngerti. Yang kedua kita panggilkan, ini juga tidak kalah menginspirasi ya. Karena kebiasaannya untuk bilang iya telah membuahkan hasil sampai akhirnya dia bisa di level seperti ini. Kita panggilkan Mas Santo Suruh. Mas Santo, nggak usah cium tangan. Please sit down, silakan. Terima kasih. Amar, this is Santo Suruh. Or in English, Santo please do it. Santo Suruh. Suruh ya. Boleh dihitung. Amar, is this your first time in Indonesia?
It is.
So, how do you find Indonesia so far?
So far, so good. I've arrived about 24 hours away. I didn't get to see a whole lot of the city, but the people that I've met so far are all so kind, so sweet. And any Indonesian that I've met anywhere around the world, it's been pretty consistent. Some of the kindest people.
It's so good to hear. Mas Santo pertama kali di Indonesia.
I understood that.
Ya ngerti lah. Mas Santo asal daerah dari mana kalau boleh tahu?
Dari Bekasi.
Gokil, Bekasi. Bekasi. Ada dari Bekasi juga. Terlalu banyak gitu ya. Amar, can you please give us a brief explanation of what Yes Theory is about?
Wow. Gotta get 10 years in a minute, but yes theory is a theory that when you say yes to your dreams and to conquering your fears, you'll find the best things in life on the other side.
Okay. So basically it's an idea with your friend to make a YouTube channel first, or the philosophy?
It started as an experiment. When I was 21 years old, I met two other guys. We all shared similar passions, similar philosophy about life, and we wanted to do something different in our 20s. So we got together, and the experiment was, can we live together for 30 days and do something every day that we've never done before and make a video on YouTube about it?
Okay, so it's been 10 years.
This is our 10th year now.
Oke, tepuk tangan dong, luar biasa.
Can I want to know who here has watched Yes Theory or heard of Yes Theory? Shout out to the Yes fam here, the greatest community in the world.
Ada yang bawa benderanya ya? Luar biasa. Ada yang pakai kaos show gue tuh. Iya tuh, cerita siang tuh. Kok bisa? Di antara versi dia, dan cuma satu lagi. Mas Santo,
Ya, Bang Radit.
boleh dijelaskan kenapa namanya Santo Suruh?
Kenapa namanya Santo Suruh? Ya karena sering disuruh-suruh.
Oke, terima kasih. Boleh. Kan katanya Mas Santo ini kan boleh dijelaskan profesi awalnya apa?
Saya adalah awalnya tukang galon. Tukang galon, saya bekerja sebagai tukang galon. Saya punya relasi di situ. Akhirnya saya sering disuruh-suruh. Saya bukalah jasa suruhan. Tapi kata suruh itu nggak langsung saya buka. Saya mikir dulu nih kata kerja apa yang mencakup semua kerjaan, yang bisa dicakup semua kerjaan yang simple. Akhirnya saya berpikir selama 2 hari kata suruh.
Luar biasa. Lalu banyak orang Bekasi hari ini ya.
Tenang, ntar lapangan kerja kita buka. I feel pretty left out. I want to know all the jokes that are being said. I'm trying to find subtitles somewhere. It's all good.
Yeah. So he is galon man. Galon man. Bukan galon. Big, very big. Big, very big. And he carry. Kalau mau mesen boleh. Gak usah jualan. He just offered you for the galon.
Anjir. Awalnya tukang galon.
Nggak ngerti. Kamu aja. So what he's doing is, he's making lots of mitra ya, partner. Jadi kalau misalnya ada orang yang mau disuruh apa gimana?
Jadi gini Bang, misalkan ada orderan.
Gimana ya terjemahan ini ya? Susah juga ya. Bekasi is very good. Bekasi. He's from Bekasi. Amar, can you share for us some of the challenges in a growing Yes Theory, especially the YouTube channel?
Well, for a bit of background, I was born and raised in Egypt, and I left Egypt when I was 16 years old to go to boarding school in South Africa. I got a scholarship to go to high school there, and from that point onwards, I just continued to pursue more opportunities abroad, and that took me to Canada and pursue my university degree. And halfway through my university degree, I ended up going to Montreal over the summer. This is where I met Matt and Thomas, my 2 partners in Yes Theory, and where the whole experiment started. So, as I said, it started as 30 things in 30 days, and we tell a story about our experiences getting out of our comfort zone every day. And some of the early challenges were that we were broke. We didn't have any money.
Okay.
And obviously, you know, as I mentioned, I had left Egypt at a young age and had a lot of expectations. You know, my family's pretty traditional from Egypt. Education was very important to them. They were so proud that I've taken the steps to go to school abroad. I was getting scholarships to do it. So for them to see that all of a sudden I was giving away everything that I had done, to just tell them I'm going to make a bunch of videos on YouTube. To white guys that I just met.
Okay.
That was pretty concerning for them.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I knew that we were uncovering something that was
not just going to be important for us, but arguably for people in our generation. We felt like, that was 2015, summer of 2015. We were uncovering a new way of looking at life and how we wanted to spend our 20s. And that was seek discomfort. That's the motto of the channel. So we from going back to challenges, because the point of the channel was consistently push ourselves and each other out of our comfort zone. These challenges actually, at the beginning, helped us grow, helped us find our way, and at the same time, as we were sharing our story, as the people that were watching over the years, they could see us real-time seeking discomfort. So it wasn't just this thing that we were doing for videos, but the journey of building the channel itself was very represented in the philosophy that we were pushing out.
How's your parent looking at you
Now?
Yeah.
Well, it's been a pretty fruitful year. So in May of last year, that was the first time I saw my dad. Well, maybe for a bit of background, in 2018 there was a breaking point with my father, and unfortunately, basically he ended up cutting his relationship with me because he wasn't satisfied with the choices that I was making and pursuing yes theory and doing YouTube. But in May of last year, I invited him to come watch a film that I made that is on YouTube right now called Project Iceman, and it was about people, and it was about the power of reconnecting with your dreams as a child and the importance it is to unfreeze the dreams that we, kept stuck in our childhood because someone told us that we can't do it. So that was the first time I had seen my dad in 6 years, and it was the first time I got to in person share with him the work that I do. And even though the film is in English, my dad doesn't speak English, the message really got through to him, and he stood up after the film ended in front of the whole room, and he gave a beautiful speech around what is it that he understood from the film and how proud he was of me, and that was a true dream come true. I always say that was like better than any Oscar that I could have won for that film, because ultimately the person that I wanted the most in life to understand what I'm doing, he was able to get it. And then a few months after that, I got to go back to Egypt for the first time in 7 years, because I couldn't, one of the adversities, one of the challenges was that I couldn't go back because of my military service. So in January of this year, I got to go back, and my dad was always so scared of heights. Like, he would never skydiving, all this stuff, he just always say no. But when I went back to Egypt, I got to achieve a childhood dream to skydive over the Great Pyramid of Giza.
Okay.
And I took him with me. So my dad skydived over the pyramid, and it was the highlight of my life for sure. So yeah, it came full circle, and he was able to see the value of my work, or just understand it more.
Yeah, I think it's very